we are, new unboxing. Don't know how good this audio is, but we're going to do some unboxing as usual.
So I'm back with another unboxing video, and if you watched my last unboxing, I said I was having audio issues, and in this one, I didn't actually have audio issues. The problem is that I didn't talk at all in this video. So even though you can hear me clearly, I basically had nothing to say, so I decided to go ahead and do another voiceover on this video so you don't have to watch this opening and be bored for the next 7 minutes. And I thought I'd take the time to talk about this camera. Now, as I'm recording this video, I have yet to use this camera and I have yet to edit with this camera, or I should say I have yet to edit the footage. The only thing that I have done was I actually used it to take pictures, well, a 360 photo of a room that I stay in for Airbnb, part of my portfolio, because the reason why I bought this camera, just so you know, is that I'm trying to break into real estate media and I kind of wanted to be a one-stop shop, which as of right now I am. So I wanted to offer photography services, videography services, drone shots, and lastly, I wanted to be able to provide virtual tours. And now that I got everything, I have that capability. So yes, I can basically be a one-stop shop. Now, no, I don't have the Matterport, which is the camera I guess is the best one out there for virtual tours, but I can't really afford this thing. Using it for the time I did, the what is the name? The 1 inch 360 camera. You know what? I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I can't even say it. Man, this is one of my biggest complaints. Please get a better name, like the Z1. The Z1's an easy name. The 1 inch 360. It's hard to remember that name. I just want to sit there and say that is a bad name. So what I'll do is, if I haven't done it already, I'm gonna put the name at the bottom so you can actually read it for yourself. But this is just a really, really, really bad name. With that being said, when I used it for the time I did, the one thing I noticed was actually, I got 128 gig and I was just shooting video and it actually came out pretty well. Now, mind you, like I think I said this earlier, I have not edited the video footage yet at all. So I don't know how it is to edit, so I got to figure that out. But I have done a 360 photo of a room that I was staying in at the Airbnb. Now, I wanted to try to do the whole house. I just didn't have the time, so I only had enough time to do one room. And I went ahead, did one room, and I put it up as a portfolio piece. So if you want to check that out, you can check the link down below, and you can see that for yourself, see what you think about it. But just so you know, what I used to edit that photo was Affinity Photo, the original one, but I actually went ahead and got rid of that one because I actually upgraded to Affinity Photo, which I can't even use because I basically need to upgrade my OS, but I'm not able to because if I upgrade my OS, it locks me out of some programs that I need to edit. So that's really, really bad. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the 1 inch 360. I think that's what it's called. Either way, please get a better name because I cannot remember this one. So the other thing that I purchased with this item that you're not going to see on the screen is the audio jack adapter. And the funny thing is that when I used it, it didn't work. I had no audio. So I was kind of upset and disappointed. But once I got it home and I plugged it in again, it started working. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if I plugged it in wrong. I don't know if the cable got loose. I don't know if it was the mic. I don't know what it was. But for some reason during the shoot, I got no audio. But once I took it home and I actually plugged it in, it worked just fine. So I don't know what happened with that. So I got to figure that out. So next time I have a shoot, I can actually capture audio. So that was something that was pretty bad. The other thing is I do like the fact that it's modular, so the battery is separate, because after doing the shoot, I realized I probably want to get at least 1 or 2 more batteries just so I could get through the entire day, because I feel like that was one of the issues I found, was the battery life to me wasn't bad, but I definitely think I need a couple of more batteries so when one dies I could keep going, because I had a long shoot and that camera did not get me through the entire thing. So I definitely probably recommend getting a second or at least a third battery. I think if I get 3, I think I'll be just fine. And I'll be honest with you, this is really only a situational camera. I don't see me using this all the time, but at least now that I have this camera, I can actually expand in the way I want to, which is into offering, well, being a one-stop shop for real estate media services. So now the work is to find new clients in real estate that may be interested in these services. Now, mind you, I've only used this camera once, technically twice if you want to count the days. Well, actually 3 times if you want to count the one time I used it at home. But I only really used this camera technically once. So I need to use it more to give like more of a better review and see what I really like about it and all that stuff. So again, I don't really have much to say, but this is the one thing I will say, looking at other reviews, that I kind of have a couple of issues with this camera. One is the fact that it's not waterproof, it's water resistant, and I kind of wish it was more waterproof so I could take it a lot more places. And the other thing that I hope they could fix with the update is you can't have just one camera working. I think it's called front facing. I forgot the name because I haven't looked into it yet. But I guess on one of the other cameras from this brand, you can actually turn off one of the lenses and only use one side of the lens, which I think would be pretty cool as a good replacement for like a GoPro. But this camera, I guess, doesn't offer that setting. So I hope in a future update, it will allow that to happen. Also, it's pretty cool because that stitch line thing actually works. But you also have to keep it in the frame because I actually attached my shotgun mic to it, and definitely if you look down you could clearly see it. So you definitely can't connect anything that you want to it and it stitches out. That's not how it works. So I guess it had to be in those seam lines. I don't know how good the seam lines are. I haven't checked it out yet. Again, this is my first 360 camera. This is my first time using a 360 camera. But beyond that, am I happy with it? Do I like it? Will I recommend it? Honestly, I can't tell you yet. But so far, and I think I just said this earlier, I see the potential in it. I see the creativity in it. And I need a little bit more time to try it out. So give me some time. I'm going to try it out. And then hopefully in the near future, I'll come out with another video. So I hope this video helps you out even a little bit. And I'll be back with a new video in the near future.